Detectives investigating the ruthless murder of a National Land Commission Deputy Director of Communications, the late Jennifer Wambua, collected additional materials at the scene where the body of the slain veteran Machakos journalist was found on Saturday morning by a herds boy. NTV's Seth Olale, who was at the scene of crime as the detectives were mapping the area, reports that police hope the materials found in Ngong will help provide evidence against her assailants. Preliminary findings show that Jennifer was tortured before she was murdered.
12 p.m. Tuesday, a team of homicide detectives from the DCI arrive at the vet farm in the Kerarapon area in Ngong, where the mutilated body of Jennifer Wambua was discovered on Saturday early morning. After spending hours searching for the missing Jennifer Wambua at various police stations, hospitals, and even mortuaries, her body was finally spotted by a herdsboy right behind me at this thicket in Ngong. Detectives who visited the crime scene for the very first time since the murder was reported spent 3 hours mapping out the exact area where the body was found before collecting a number of items around the scene, including items of clothing. The items will undergo a forensic evaluation to establish whether any of them is linked to the murder of the veteran Machakos reporter. Seemingly frightened citizens who gathered at the scene to have a glance of the ongoing investigations disclosed that it was not the first time an unknown body was found at the huge vet ranch that surrounds a police training school under construction.
Kuleta wagwa mili tunadampiwa mahali hapa, hiyo inatupa uchungu kama wakaaji.
The National Lands Commission has promised to cooperate with detectives to bring justice to its senior employee. A statement sent to newsrooms reads in part, and I quote, "The Commission is working closely with the family and investigative agencies to unveil the cause of her death. We make a passionate appeal to anyone who may have any crucial information to liaise with the DCI Kilimani or any other police station. The Commission is doing anything possible to assure the safety and security of all Commission staff." According to CCTV footage seen by the DCI and a recorded statement from her husband, Joseph Komu, he dropped Jennifer at the National Lands Commission offices at ACK Annex adjacent to Ardhi House Friday at around 6:35 a.m. Komu is then said to have parked the couple's car at Hill Plaza parking lot at around 6:50 a.m. At 10 a.m., Jennifer is spotted walking out of NLC offices carrying a handbag before dropping personal effects that included a mobile phone in the same vehicle. She then steps out immediately. That's the last moment Jennifer was last seen. At 11 a.m., Jennifer's husband picks the couple's car and drives to a garage where Jennifer's handbag and personal effects are discovered. At 1 p.m., Mr. Komu drives to NLC offices to return her wife's handbag and mobile phone. However, co-workers inform him that they haven't seen her the whole day. On Saturday, March 13th at 8 a.m., a herdsman discovers an unidentified body at Kerarapon area in Ngong. Between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m., Jennifer's husband visits NLC offices, Kilimani Police Station and Capitol Hill Police Station, where he reports his missing wife. On Monday, March 15th at 2:30 p.m., Jennifer's husband positively identified his wife's body at the city mortuary. On the same day, at 3:30 p.m., the bereaved family pathologist says preliminary findings indicate Jennifer was tortured and strangled to death. On Tuesday, March 16th at 2 p.m., DCI forensic and homicide teams visit the scene of crime in Ngong and piece together items, including pieces of clothes found around the scene. The autopsy of the slain NLC senior official is expected to be conducted on Wednesday. Seth Olale, NTV.